to another episode of Lion Kingdom, man. Tonight we talking about the difference between being good and being great. In a couple seconds, man, I got a couple leaders of mine. We about to tap in and have a great conversation, just understanding that greatness is a lifestyle. You feel me? If you want to be great, it's something that you got to do every single day. You can't skip a day when you aiming to be great. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You know what I'm saying? If you practice being good, you're gonna.
What's up with it, bro?
Yeah, my phone had on overheated,
Yeah,
so I had to restart it. But
yeah, we was
can't nothing
on
stop this.
that's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
we was on there
yeah.
cooking, bro. We had that
But
that magnifying glass, that fire was on that.
I'm telling you. But can't nothing stop this. You
Yo,
feel me?
what's up?
Back to what we were talking about. You know what I'm saying? The difference between being good and being great. People who are great understand that greatness is a lifestyle. It's something that you must do every single day if you truly want to be great. You know what I'm saying? If you practice being average, you're going to be
Mhm.
average. If you practice being good, you're going to be good. But if you practice being great, you're going to be great. Feel me? But you got to understand that it's a lifestyle. Clutch, what it is.
What's good?
Yeah, my phone had don't overheat it though. You know the enemy going to try to stop this, but he can't
Oh
stop it. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Let
tried.
God straight.
He
Yeah,
tried
you
it,
know it.
but
Yeah.
no, like you said, good and great. Ace was talking about the one that's great is not attached to the outcomes, and
Bro,
what I was gonna add on top of that is that yeah, that's true because you can't be emotionally attached to the outcomes of your accomplishments because then you'll get hooked on something. You'll get hooked on it. And then you can't your vision will get blurry. You'll get into the fog and you can't see and be worried about what's next. What you're supposed to be always worried about what's next once you accomplish something. But you get emotionally attached to the outcomes. Um, that's usually what happens in the beginner stages of somebody that's trying to be great. Because when somebody those who are great, they were first in the beginning, they were good and they kept on trying. Like they just kept on trying the process of trying to be great and they just stayed good for a long time because it takes time to like understand greatness in your own journey. Um so when you in that process and you good and you keep on trying, you trying to get to that next level to break that barrier, you realize like, damn, hold on. Even if I accomplish this big thing that I've been thinking about my whole life, I can't get emotionally attached to that because then that's I'm gonna feel like that's it, and naturally my body gonna be searching for something more after that. So you can't get emotionally attached to the outcomes, even if it's something that you've been waiting on and grinding for your whole life. You gotta get that shit. Sit in it, appreciate yourself for sure, celebrate, but you gotta keep it pushing. You gotta keep it pushing. There's always more, and then God always got more for us than what we think it is in His work, because He always surprises us. Um, we'll never be able to really realize how much he really got for us if we walk in that straight path. Like we may think that we can assume or like envision, but it's always more than what we think it is. So you got to trust the plan and don't get emotionally attached. Be more logical.
yeah.
Understand your emotions, overcome your emotions into God-like thinking, and you'll be able to become great. I believe.
No, definitely that. Definitely that. You about to say something, Clutch?
I about to say it's two things that this go towards. So first, it's like Inky Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
When I think about good, when I think about that, like the biggest thing he says is like, I can't do a word for word, but he talks about how if you can you still be committed to the grind, even though without being emotionally attached to the results.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard Inky Johnson say that?
Yeah.
Can you be committed to the grind without being emotionally attached to the results? That's damn the word for word we say almost.
Yeah.
And so, cause he tore his, he
Yeah.
on
We got the
similar
same.
what you
Yeah.
did,
We got
right?
the same injury. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. So it's crazy that this happened, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like he always talk about that, and like I know that helped me in my stage of like being done with what I always chased my whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so when I heard Inky Johnson kept talking about that, and I seen the life he's living now, I'm like he's probably way more 10 times more blessed if he would have did what he wanted to do, which was go to the league. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, he always talked about that. And second thing is, I read a book called The Alchemist.
Oh yeah, I
And
read that too.
you know what
Yep.
I'm saying? And so that book
He
right
wrote
there, bro, that's exactly what this
me out.
is. That's exactly what this is, bro. It's the journey, man. You know what I mean? It's the journey. It was the poor kid. You know what I mean? He wanted $1 million. You know what I mean? He was chasing money, and so he finally he worked. He got his way to Africa, got to the gold. You know, he went through a lot of trials and tribulations at first. He got robbed. It took him years to get to the
Yeah.
gold, bro.
Yeah.
Like years and years and years.
Yeah.
Once he finally got to his goal, bro, he got robbed. And like the book ended. And it was like, bro, what in the world? So like, bro, the journey is really what it's about, man.
Mm-hmm.
The journey what it's all about. Cause your destination, bro, the destination is you never know, man, because you can't imagine the life that God got for you, fam.
You can't.
Bro, when I wake up, bro, and I be so thankful because I see stuff happen every day, bro. I be like, man, I couldn't imagine that, just that I'm doing what I'm doing in life today. You know what I mean? And I know where I'm going to be. It's like, man, you can't even imagine, fam, the blessing that God really got for you if you continue the journey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, brother.
Most
5, 6 years ago, when I was in college, being a damn knucklehead, bro, I
Yeah.
could have never looked in the future and saw that what I went through would have shaped me to have the mind that I have now. I couldn't see that. There was nobody that nobody could have told me that, bro. And even though and now I don't have everything that I want, but I got in this moment I have everything that I need to get to where I'm trying to go. But I'm not there yet. But just being here, I like you just said with Inky Johnson, I'm dealing with the same injury he got. That type of pain or that type of injury or just a life change where your identity get hit like that, it really it forces you to get patient. It forces you to change your perspective, because when things get uncomfortable like that, bro, you don't change your perspective, then you damn near might go psych. You can get fucked up, bro, mentally, bro, and you don't. So like, with me already being who I was, I feel like I was prepared for that. And then, he had to sit me down, and I had to go through some things so I could really sit and think about my life. And I was forced to get patient, bro. I was forced to change my perspective on life. Like I told Caleb the other day, bro, I've been happier than ever, more content, not in the state of not working for what's next, but just ain't too much. I done been through so much already with a better perspective than average, I'd say. Not the best, but I'm working on that. I'm just ready to put in the work to get to where I want to get, bro. I can't, ain't what I'm gonna complain for. Like, that don't serve me nothing, bro. Like, I'm just ready to go, bro. I'm just ready to get to work, because it's like, I can't even trip, bro. I done been through, man. It should be small, bro. Everything that I used to trip is small to me now. So it's like, all right, man, I just self-reflect on it. I think about it, and I ask God. I ask him. In my mind, I ask him for understanding, and he'll show me. And then it'll make sense. So I just keep going, bro. But patience, bro, it'll force you to be patient. Your perspective. I really 1,000 hours, hundreds of hours in a room trying to heal, just thinking like, damn, like what is the message? I'm always thinking, what's the message in this? Like, everything that happens in your life that's traumatic, it has a message, bro. Because after pain comes ease, but you gotta have you gotta ask for the understanding, bro. You gotta change your perspective, bro. Then once you change your perspective and get an understanding, then you'll be able to go on, bro. But if you don't ask for that understanding, bro, you'll be stuck on the same problem for years. And God, he will not allow you to go on without passing the test. You will go through the same test your whole life and die if you never really progress from that. He'll keep you in the same loop. And I told you, when I was still on knucklehead time, 100% damn near, I was doing the same thing for years. He'll keep years. He'll have you in that drum spinning in the same cycle for years until you really get on point. Okay, I gotta pass this test. My own will don't work. I have to submit my will to do God's will. That's the only way I can surpass this.
Mm-hmm. And many times too, fam, a part of when people get caught up with their destination, they get it fixed. vision of how it's gonna look when they get to their destination. They get a fixed imagine of how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You may have set on your GPS for you to get to a place and you driving in a car, but a part of your journey you end up getting a flat tire. In your mind, you thought you was finna drive to your destination, but a part of your journey is that it was meant for you to walk. You feel me?
Yep.
But many people ain't able to make that adjustment and be adaptable to change. Change is inevitable. You feel me? Change is something that's gonna always happen, no matter how old you is, no matter how young you is. You got to be able to adapt to change in your life, because from the time you one, a year go by, you'll be two. A year go by, you'll be three. You adapt into change. You feel me? So just like with your journey, you gotta adapt to the different things that come along your journey, different potholes, different speed bumps, different loopholes. You gotta be adaptive to change if you really want to be
Yeah.
successful. You know what I'm saying? Don't attach yourself to the destination, because you never know how long it's gonna take you to go there.
Mm,
You never know what route it's gonna take you to get there. You gotta really understand that this path that I'm on, this journey that I'm on, gonna give me everything I need. You know
mm,
what I'm saying? This is going to install in me what I need. So when I get to my destination, I'm equipped to sustain it. I'm equipped to maintain it. You know what I'm saying? But
mm.
many people get caught up in a destination of, I want this, I want that. But you ain't really thinking about what you got to go through to get that.
Right.
You feel me? Are you willing to go through these different obstacles? Are you willing to fight and climb and be injured to get to what you really want to get to? Or you going to stop along the way? You feel me? And one thing about being patient, bro, it's not easy. It's not. Especially when you think about something every single day, especially when you truly want something, it's not easy to be patient. But that's what makes you a man. To understand that I gotta wait for this. But while I'm waiting, I'm gonna be working. You know what I'm saying? While I'm waiting on this, I'm gonna keep an optimistic mentality to say, even though it's not happening as fast as I wanted it to happen, I'm still building each and every day. And I'm
Mm,
building through everything I'm going through. I don't expect it to be perfect for me. I expect it to be a challenge. To whom much is given, much is required. So you got to know that with what you want, it's gonna be some stuff that come with that. You feel me? It ain't gonna be all sunshines and rainbows. On
yeah.
your journey, towards your destination, you might thought it was gonna be sunny the whole time. Boy, it might be a thunderstorm, boy. It might be a hurricane come your way. But is you gonna stop walking towards your destination just because it's raining? Or you gonna say, nah, even though it's raining, I'm gonna keep on persisting. I'm gonna keep on pressing forward. You feel me? When it's raining in your life, you gotta understand. Don't wait for the storm to pass, man. Learn how to dance in the rain, my brother. Learn how to keep your head up. Learn how to keep your chin high. Learn how to talk to yourself and talk life into yourself and say, listen, bro, it's not over for me. It ain't. I believe all us on this call, you feel me? Everybody who watching this right now reached a point in their life where they was like, damn, bro, should I give up or should I keep going? You feel me? Everybody reached it. And your giving up and keep going might be different from each and every one of us. But all of us reached that point of like, damn, bro, should I give up? Should I stop pursuing my dream? Should I stop pursuing my goal? Or should I just change? You feel me? So whenever you get reached to that point in your life to where you feel like you should give up or keep going, understand whatever it is that you want, it's a price you gotta pay to get that, boy. That shit, that junk ain't free.
That's
You feel me?
cost.
If you truly want something, it's gonna cost you something. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the cost of greatness is a lifestyle. You gotta pay that fee every single day, boy. Every day you gotta pay that debt towards what it is that you want. But are you willing to? Are you willing to suffer? Are you willing to go through hardships to get what you truly want? Are you willing to be embarrassed? You feel me?
Mm,
You ain't willing to go through that. You know what I'm saying? But that's something that people gotta understand. You must be adaptive to change.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, hey, I want to pick like what you said, bro. Like that change is really what I said. That change is crazy, bro. Most people can't accept it. But I'm gonna tell you something. If you really want to tap into the dream, you're like who you really want to be, you're gonna have to change. You're gonna have to change because more than likely you wasn't raised in an environment or you wasn't educated enough to get where you want to get. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure all of us want to be financially free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We want businesses. We entrepreneurs. You know what I mean? We want our money to make money for us and all that stuff. But this is not stuff we've been taught all our life. And so when you've been chasing something for so long and you are emotionally attached to that result and it don't happen, bro, you gotta then change who you are as a whole person, bro. Like all I knew was football, bro. All I knew was football, man. Like, yeah, I'm smart in other things in life, but I gave all my energy towards that. Like, I didn't want to learn nothing else. Like, I didn't want to know how to build a house. I didn't want to know what credit was. I didn't want to know taxes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm ignorant. Like, I'm stuck in my ways because I want to be this person that I'm set out to be. And so when things on the line, the way it's supposed to line, it's like I'm not a bum. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm not a bum. I'm not average. I'm definitely not average. So it's like, bro, I gotta change. I gotta change something, bro. And the first thing is your mindset. You can't like Ace was saying. You can't come to the table with a fork and expect to eat. Expect to eat a whole meal. You get what I'm saying? And so I think that's not like, bro, that's our biggest thing, bro, is learning how to change, bro, especially us being athletes. Like, we could just talk to the athletes. You get what I'm saying? Like, we talk to anybody in general, but, the athletes understand us. And so, like, bro, that changed, bro, because you got to think, we all are changing into entrepreneurs, bro, businessmen. We played all our life with a helmet on. Nobody can see our face.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Now you got to put yourself in front of a person where you're selling your brand. You never thought about that, bro. You changed into an entrepreneur, fam. You changed into a businessman. You a husband. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, you can't be stuck into the what we want out of our life, fam. It's the saying that it's this quote I heard. I can't think, but I got another one I'm gonna say real quick. It go like this. It go doubt destroys destiny during the journey stages. So if you have doubt while you're on your journey, so I'm saying one time, doubt destroys destiny during the journey stages. So along your journey, if you have doubt about who you are and what you want to be in your life, it's gonna destroy your destiny. You get what I'm saying? Like, even though I ain't in the NFL, bro, I still know I'm about to change I still know I'm gonna be a millionaire, bro. Like, I did not make it to the league and was like, oh, I ain't gonna I'm just be $50,000 a year all my life. Like, that ain't my mindset. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, bro, I'm still gonna be that guy. Like, I still wanna be that guy. Like, that ain't you know. We can't, like, my uncle told me this before the draft. He said, cause if you don't make it to the league, don't let that determine how successful you are. And bro, that hurt my feelings, bro, because I'm like, man, I'll make it to the league. That's how ignorant I am. I'm like, man, I don't want to think like that. That's negative. He said, if you don't make it to the league, do not let that determine how successful you are, bro. And I was like, man, you're right. Because what type of man would you be if you let one door determine who you are?
You couldn't be a man, bro.
See what I'm saying? You gotta make your own door.
Yeah. You got to, bro.
You get what I'm saying? You gotta make your own door. However that is, whatever that is, you gotta make your own door, bro.
You gotta keep going, bro.
Yeah, bro. And it's not easy to acknowledge that shit.
It's not. It's a shock, bro, like you say, because we didn't grow up around everything that we be trying to become. And just to add on top of what you said about doubt, something I learned, this was in 2022. I was in Houston. I was in the mosque in Houston, bro. And one of the brothers said, doubt doesn't weigh anything, but it occupies space.
Dang.
So it don't.
It
don't serve you nothing. Doubt doesn't weigh anything, but it occupies space.
Boy, you got them what do you call it, homophone? Boy, you got them things, boy. Hey, that's crazy.
Tell me, bro. That mug don't serve you nothing. It holds no weight for you, but it occupies space in your mind for anything else positive, for growth. So if you got any doubt, you gotta get it going, bro.
Yeah.
We human. It's going. I mean, the snake. You feel me? The serpent. He gonna sneak in there, but we gotta. You feel me? We gotta be able to identify that.
Yeah.
So we can get away from that, and not submit to that doubt. and only submit to the greatness that's inside of us, because we all are great in our own way. We all have the potential to be great. I know I had this feeling when I was young. I told one of the homies this the other day, but I know that everyone has this feeling. I know they have this. I just have an internal feeling that I know everyone has this feeling that when they were young or at some point in their life, they felt even you may have dumbed it down and not listened to it for so long, or you may have tried to harness it. It's that feeling of the internal feeling of knowing that you have a big purpose, or you have a greatness,
Yeah.
or you're destined for something better, but your environment just ain't showing it yet. So you kind of confused. You don't really know what it is. You don't know how to harness it. Brother, I told one of the homies the other day, like, ever since I could farthest remember, like, I'm talking about pre-K, like the furthest I can remember back, like I'm talking about first memories I can remember. When I was a little kid, bro, and cats used to bully me, bro. Even though I used to get bullied, I had a feeling inside that I was gonna be great. Like I was destined for something way beyond my environment.
Yeah.
And when I was young, bro, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know how to harness that. I didn't really know. I didn't understand it, bro. So I just I had to wait, man. I had to suffer. I had to suffer and go through a lot of shit when I was younger, bro. And as I got older and I got more wisdom and understanding, bro, I started to realize how to have self-realization, realize what my potential was, and start to put that out into the world. But I had to look inside, though. I had to hurt, though. I had to go through some pain, brother.
Yeah.
Like I had to suffer for that. But you know, like I said, with knowledge and wisdom, as I got older, I was able to get a hold of that feeling of greatness and start working towards it, trying to make that energy bigger and then explode, and eventually it would become internal, then external, then it's everywhere around me. Everything is great. Everybody around me becoming great. Everything I produce is great. So that's what I'm working towards now. But I know that everybody has that feeling inside that they may not be in the right situation. They may not be working the right job. They might not be in the right state of mind, but they know that there's something inside of them that is just waiting to be harnessed. It's real. Like, I'm here to tell you that it's real. You just have to do the shadow work. You have to go work on yourself by yourself. Nobody can save you. You can only save yourself, bro.
Bro,
Like,
that's
nobody, your boyfriend can't save you.
that's the
Your wife,
hardest
your
thing.
husband, nope, your mama, your daddy, nobody can save you. You have to go do the work on yourself, or you'll never become who you're supposed to be.
We
But
used
it's
to,
gonna be hard.
and one thing my bad, to go back to say this real
Good.
quick. And one thing all our life we've been taught, we've been saved by our parents. Not all
Yeah.
of us, but most of us, we got something called helicopter parents.
Mm-hmm.
We got something called lawnmower parents. It's different type of parents where you got parents that every time you fail, they're there to pick you up.
Yeah.
They're there to stop you from falling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then you got you got different type of parents, but when you teach a child, when you teaching a human being that every time you fall, I'm there to catch you. What are you teaching them?
To always look for somebody when they fall, like,
Bro,
and then when you gone,
this 99.9% of the world, bro,
real,
been taught this. That
real.
that I love you, and that anytime you fall, I got your back. You cry, pick you up, I wipe it off. So, like, that's what I'm saying, bro. We've been taught this stuff, man.
Yeah.
You really not going, like, you really got to hit rock bottom to be like, oh man, like, I gotta change. That's what that change pop in there. Like, you gotta hit rock bottom, fam.
Absolutely, brother. And to be honest, bro, I went through frustration, bro, because honestly, you know, my pops, he really, as I got older, I say he allowed me to go through some things,
Yeah.
and he would just allow me to go through them, and I had, you know, he just allowed me to figure it out myself. And I used to get frustrated, like, damn, why nobody there for me? Why is my parents not just, just here, just give me all the emotional support that I need with this injury? And I was frustrated, bro. I was mad at the world. But then as I, know, was patient, bro, and I tried to get an understanding. I started to understand, like, okay, they're doing this to allow me to, because at some point they're gonna be physically gone, and you feel me, I'm gonna be here, and I'm not gonna have nobody to do that. So I gotta be able to figure out the intense situations
Right.
by myself, maybe sometimes, bro. So, you know, like I said, as I got older, I started to realize that I started to say, okay, if God is inside of me, that means if I have the right mindset, it's impossible for me not to find a solution.
Yeah.
So I'm going to find a solution. I just have to have the right perspective and attitude and be patient. With patience, you calm, your body is calm, you're able to breathe, you can understand your breathing, you're patient. Once you get patient, then you start to breathing, then the chemicals in your brain start to produce, and then you find solutions.
Mm-hmm.
To be able to be patient and breathe, but breathing is heavy, bro. So your brain
Hey.
can work, brother. So your
Okay.
brain can work, so you can find those solutions start popping in your head. Your brain got to go to work, bro, but you ain't feeding no oxygen because you ain't patient. You're not breathing. You tensed up. It's deep, bro.
Yeah.
To every physical aspect, it's a spiritual one, bro. So you gotta be able to feed the brain. That's why you gotta be clear minded, bro. You gotta put the smoke down, the drink down. I struggle with all that. But, you
Mm-hmm.
know, a lot of that got to put away, bro, because I want to be so on point up here that I'm always able to find a solution in the moment.
Yeah.
Or when the solutions come, I'm able to identify that's how I win right here.
Yeah. That's what it takes, bro. Now, I want to say something real quick. My
Mm-hmm.
phone, bro, it's about to freaking overheat. It's overheating like crazy. I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on. But so back to what you said real quick, because you said if God's inside you and you have the right mindset and the right perspective, that means you should be able to, handle life.
Yeah.
And so it's crazy because Zoe used to tell me this. When I first met Zoe,
Yeah.
he told me this. He said he had a coach that played in the league, and his coach would tell him, like, just keep trying, you'll eventually get there. Like his coach told him that in high school, like, just keep trying, you'll eventually get there. And Zoe probably didn't even know he told me that. Like, it like stayed in me.
Yeah.
It was a gym. You know what I
You
mean?
ponder on that
I was like,
often. Yeah.
dang, that's just anything in life, though. He said, if you keep trying, you will eventually get there.
Yeah.
And then I just came back and heard last week and said, the only way that you fail is if you stop trying. If you're
Mm-hmm.
trying, that's not failure because you're progressing. You're
Right.
trying to
And
get
you learn
somewhere.
something. Yeah.
So every day that you try, you're successful. The day that you stop, you're a failure. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way you can fail, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You
And the
stop.
plan. Yeah.
You
And the
stop.
plan, you may
I mean, think
change
about
the plan.
anything. Think about
Yeah.
anything. I can take it back to the league. Like, I didn't have to stop. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
One day I said, bro, I'm done.
Yeah.
Bro, I was out there putting in work,
Oh
bro.
God.
It's hot.
I know. We definitely was
You know
seeing
what I'm
that,
saying? You know, you
bro.
heard all that feeling, bro. I'm out there putting work. Like, life
Yeah.
just hit. Like, I really got to find a way to pay my bills.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, all right, what I got to do? Like, what am I going to do, bro? Bro, you know that feeling, bro? Bro, you like, what? You like, hold on now. You like, bro, somebody about to call me. Bro, I've been waiting on that call for 2 years, bro. I swear to God. That man at the bowl game, the coach, the receiver coach, tropical bowl game, he said he gonna call me. Then he texted me, bro. He never called me, bro. I swear, I used to sit by my phone every morning, bro. The first thing I had to check is my email, bro. I used to check my missed calls, bro. I went on the call forever, fam. That shit ain't never coming. That's me. That's my life. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, I was waiting, fam. Back to that waiting versus patience. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could have went and did something else, but I said, I really, like I said, I chose to stop, but at the end of the day, I was putting it in his hand. I'm putting my
Yeah.
future in his hand. Like, here, hey, I've been working hard on my life. Here's my future. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, then I had to sit back like, oh, nah, bro. Like,
Also, too, family, it's important that you know that going back to the patient and the waiting stuff, feel me? When you waiting, you ain't really got no plan. You just going with emotion for real. But
but,
when you patient, you actually got a plan. You feel me? And as long as you trying with that plan, you making progress. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't get what it is that you truly want, it's still building something inside of you because you are working a plan that you created to get what you truly want. You feel me? But you got to be willing to fail. Like you got to be willing to get them those clothes in your face. You know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to get told no, but bounce back. You know what I'm saying? All of us was at G, you feel me? When we faced them L's after L, but after every week, after
Boy,
every game,
What you know about
we,
that? What?
you feel me? After every game, after the next week, it was a fresh week. I bet we back out here. You feel me?
What you
Like,
know about taking losses?
huh?
What you know about taking losses?
I'm trying to tell you, boy, them losses, they build you. You know what I'm saying? Them losses build you up, but you got to be willing to take a loss and bounce back. Take a loss and don't let that loss affect you in a way that stops your progress. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's important that you know that never stop trying. Never stop trying to do something. Never stop trying to be something because when you stop trying, that's when you lose. When you quit, that's the only way you lose, bro. Is
Facts.
when you quit. That's with anything in life, with everything. That's the only way you lose. But every day you should be building. Every day you should be learning something. You feel me?
Hey,
But
yo.
it's about the patience, though. You know.
Right. Hey.
no, yeah, brother. But that losing, hey, I'm actually glad, brother, that if I look back at my college career, bro, 4 different colleges, all this different stuff, and I'm glad that I actually lost as many times as I did, like in games, because I always used to think like, damn, what do cats that go to college and just win every single game all 4 years, like, what do their mindset be like? Because after looking at us, like we was losing together, bro. I played 5, 6 years in college, bro. I won less than 15 games. But the wisdom that I got from changing my perspective on all them losses, bro, and just trying to understand, like, damn, what's going on, bro? Like, in my college career, I never thought it'd be like this, but I changed my perspective. Now I'm grateful, bro. I'm glad I went to school and had all them L's and had to
Bro,
do all that crazy shit,
it's,
like, because it shaped me, bro.
it's
It shaped me for
crazy.
something
Because,
different, bro.
bro, like you said, we taking L's, but still, bro, we continuously coming back each week, putting in work, bro, trying to get better, bro. Bro, we was putting in work each week, trying to get better. Every summer, we getting better, bro.
Like,
Every break,
heavy work,
we
bro.
getting better, bro. Like we coming back, still getting spanked, bruh. I'm talking about putting in work, bro. Still getting
Like, for
spanked.
real.
And it's like,
And it's
fam,
crazy because,
you in an environment, fam, where you get spanked on, but you still willing to put in work. Don't forget that about yourself. Don't
I
forget
can't,
that
bro.
about yourself. That's the qualities and characteristics that you got to take with you to life. You get what I'm saying? You done lost, man. You done lost 4 years in a row. 5 years in a row, you done lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so this life, but what I'm really learning, bro, this life thing really ain't nothing.
Oh, God.
Bro, this ain't nothing compared to that, fam.
What? Compared to what? I'm telling you,
I
hey,
mean,
that
it's
shit.
tough,
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
ain't really nothing compared to, like, if just think about this. If you can go to school, bro, like, yeah, we all figure some way to finesse some classes, grades and stuff. But if you can go to school full time and play football, bro, and lose the way, bro, you can do anything and be successful at it in the real world.
Like, for real, bro. Like,
You
that's
know
why I
what I'm
told
saying?
you I'm glad. I be looking at life situations now and I be like, bro, I went through all that shit. Nigga, I ain't finna get stopped by this. This can't, man,
No,
hell
ain't
no.
no way.
No, sir, I didn't look like a fool. I didn't been embarrassed way too much for this small problem to be able to stop me in my life, bro. I gotta keep
Oh
pushing.
yeah.
And
I,
many times too, many people feel like God is punishing you, but God is really preparing you. You know what I'm saying? He preparing you for what's next to come in your life. You know what I'm saying? That hardship that you're going through is a hardship that's gonna attach itself to your character in the
Yeah.
greatest way. You
Yeah.
feel me? Your character is what matters the most. Your character when you winning or when you losing. You feel me? You say every
Facts.
day 1% better. Losing is a mindset. That's right. Gotta go out there and act like a soldier. For real, boy. When you on that front line, boy, you gonna get bumps, bruises, scrapes. You might lose an arm, a leg, but you gotta keep that same mentality, boy. We gonna win. Even if I don't win
Mm-hmm.
today, I'm gonna get back up. I'm gonna win, boy, because I'm a winner.
Mm-hmm.
All my losses has taught me that I'm truly a winner. I
Yeah.
wouldn't know if I'm a winner if I ain't never take a loss. You
Yeah.
feel me? I had to take a loss, but I understand what it come with. You feel me? I understand the price that I gotta pay in order to win. I understand the much suffering, the pain, the hardships, all that makes me a true man. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
what makes me a true king. Through the sport of football, it taught me that nah, boy, everything ain't all gonna always go your way. You feel me? It ain't gonna always go how you want it to go, but you gotta be willing to accept that and
Mm-hmm.
adapt and still keep that same mentality that I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And bro,
Yeah.
now as a coach, bro, like Coach 707 and stuff like that. And so I've been trying to teach these kids, bro, I don't try to teach them because I ain't no teacher. You know what I mean? I'm a guy who I'm an example. Like
Yeah,
if you want to know how to be, look at me. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like and I'm not perfect, but I'm saying like if you want to I'm gonna try like in public, bro. I'm gonna try to be a gentleman. Like I'm not ratchet. I don't act ghetto. Like I don't act too crazy. Like I'm myself. And so
Hmm.
Hey, bro, it's a point it's a point I was trying to make, bro. I lost it. It come back to me.
No, brother, you good. I just one thing I'll say is I remember when I first walked into that locker room and I seen
Yeah.
Caleb, and then I got on that field and seen y'all. I knew once I seen Caleb, like I remember vividly the first time I ever seen this man.
Yeah.
Like when I probably seen him before, like, but when we locked eyes,
Mm-hmm.
I had a feeling like at some point in my life, me we gonna have a strong like connection and something greater than what we is.
Yeah.
Like I knew that from when I first seen him, but I didn't know what. And then
Mm-hmm.
when I started coming to the Brotherhood house with y'all,
Yeah.
and I started talking to Taz, I'm like, okay, this man Taz, he different. Like
Mm-hmm.
at some point, like we got something greater. I just don't know what it is now. Like
Facts.
it's just not here yet.
It's
So I just gotta
crazy.
be patient.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
look at it, bro. Now look at what we're doing. But I
Mm-hmm.
knew this, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I think one thing that I've been blessed with ever since I was young, and my parents told me, like, I always was watching, even when I was a baby. Like, my uncle was a minister. He used to give the lectures, and he used to, like, hold me. I used to be in the mosque and soaking up all that stuff, and I was always watching people,
Yeah.
bro, like, close.
Observing.
So I'm a studier. I'm an observer. I study life. That's how I learn a lot about, I get a lot of wisdom because I pay attention to the smallest things in life. I don't
Yeah.
really do a whole bunch of necessarily just studying this and this and that and through the books and through reading. I do some reading, I read some books, but like I became a pro, I believe, at studying life itself, like paying attention to people. And I get confirmation and signs early, years on, I'll be just knowing stuff, bro. But I just had to wait, bro. So that's
Yeah.
what I think helps me with my patience. But just when I seen y'all, bro, I energy, I felt it. I just knew it, bro. I'm like, man,
Mm-hmm.
these cats different, bro. Then we got to the field. Caleb was an inside receiver. You was outside, so I didn't really have to guard you. But Caleb, he came to practice. He found me. He said, bro, we're going to go one-on-ones every day together.
Yeah.
Bro, we ain't do no one-on-ones with nobody else.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
Rarely did one-on-ones with nobody else.
That's
Caleb
true. I remember
always
that.
came and he always came and found me, bro. And
I
at that,
remember
bro, I
that.
never lined up in front of nobody like that, bro. So with that change, bro, I came from a JUCO. I was playing JV, then I came there and I started popping off. That's because I was guarding this man every day at practice, bro. And then, bro, I swear to God,
About
I
putting a feet
told Cass
on you.
about you all the way into the end of my career. I said, nigga, I got good early, bro, because I was like,
Yeah.
man, these cats and shit, man. I went to it, bro. Wherever I went, I'm telling you, bro. I
Yeah.
was never challenged like that, so
Yeah.
I had been prepared early, bro.
That's
Especially
crazy.
athletically, man, I was prepared early for it. Especially when I first got to college, y'all boys really lined me up. Then y'all gave me the confidence, cause
Yeah.
I'm not from a football state, bro. I'm
Yeah.
from Iowa, so y'all cats from the South, bro. Y'all really from football state. So when y'all was telling me like, bro, you really can ball, I'm coming to the crib like, bro, you good? I'm thinking in my head like, damn, am I really good or like
Facts.
these niggas is just saying it? Like, nah, bro, your ass ball for real. I'm like,
Yeah, I know what you
damn,
mean.
that shit, bro, that shit made me believe in myself a little bit more, bro.
Yeah.
That was reassurance, bro.
That's
So
crazy.
I just appreciate y'all for that because
Yeah.
every step of my journey until I got to play Division 1, everything counted. It was
Yeah.
nothing that didn't help me become that. If I would have never went to GU, I would have never went there. I would
Yeah.
have never got to where I was gonna get because I would have never learned everything in that journey. Been the brotherhood. I would have never made it, bro. Everything counts. Everything in my entire life counted for me to
For
make it to
sure.
that point, bro.
For
Telling
sure,
you.
bro. It's crazy, bro. Man, yeah, bro. Man, when me and folk met, bro, we locked in instantly, bro. We locked in instantly. That boy got there sleeping in my room. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Instantly,
telling
bro.
you.
Me and folk, bro. I mean, Caleb, we used to hang out every day. Like, it was just me and Caleb at first before
Yeah.
everybody came. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't the brother of the house. Or we wasn't hanging out with Jay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It wasn't nobody, bro. It was just me and Caleb, bro. Like, literally, you know what I mean? And he helped me out a lot, bro, because he like and that's only because of the age. I always say he like a younger brother that, you know what I mean, that got love for you. You know what I mean? He like a younger brother that got love. Like me, I'm a younger brother. Like my brother older than me. I'm protective over my big brother.
Mm-hmm.
And Caleb kind of the same way. Not saying physically protective, but spiritually.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Things like that. And so once I seen that, I'm like, okay, that's my guy. You know what I mean? Because that's how I am. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so okay, bet. You know what I mean? I know he never cost me no harm. And so when I got to meeting you, it was the same thing. It was instantly peace, bro. It was instant peace. Like I knew this was not a guy that'll ever try to cross me or ever try to, say anything wild or it's just respect.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what guys used to think of me because I was older. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like me and Zoe was older, and
you was more chill, and you wasn't like you said. You wasn't you reminded me of myself.
Yeah.
Because you wasn't hella just like once we got to know you, everything was all fun and games. We hella cool. We could joke with each other, but outside of that, bro, you kept your peace and you were strong in your own bubble.
Yeah.
Even though you wasn't shy like hella.
Yeah.
You was more like, you feel me? You knew what to get into and what not to get into, bro.
Oh yeah.
And you never let nobody else get you out your damn body, bro. So
that's big because I was
Yeah.
gonna say, my bad. I'm gonna go after this, bro. But that's what I was gonna say because with these, I had a parent try to fight me at a game.
Yeah.
Did I tell you this, Caleb? Bro, I had somebody's daddy try to fight me, bro, at a game, and it's like, bro, when I tell you, bro, listen, one of the other coaches called me like 3 days later, and he was like, but Taz, he was like, boy, people can say they changed, but you can't believe it until something really happened. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And I was like, he said it, but bro, when I tell you, bro, just imagine you coaching. I'm coaching these guys' kids, bro. And I'm a guy where I'll put you out there. If you got, like, I'm a build confidence in you, and I can train you enough to go out there and play.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to be willing.
Right.
So the kid wasn't that. You know what I mean? And bro, this kid dropped 3 passes in a row. Then ran the wrong route. So we going to the sideline. I'm just like, man, come on, you can't be doing that. You play too much. You know what I mean? I'm letting them know. Like, I'm not an aggressive person. Y'all know you never see me yell. You never see me scream. You never see me get into an argument. If anything, I'm going to laugh it off.
Right.
And so, bro, we walked to the sideline. All I heard was, Taz, I F you up. And I'm coaching, bro. I'm coaching. It's people everywhere, bro. Like, people are everywhere. I'm in the middle of a game, fam. And so, like, me, like, I'm not a crazy guy, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But I'm not gonna let somebody like call. I'm not gonna let somebody talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And so, but I turn around and walk towards them, like, what's going on. But at this moment, fam, I gotta be professional. I gotta be street. I gotta be all these things at once.
Yeah.
Cause I'm walking towards this man, like he walking towards me. Nobody like in the way. I'm walking towards me. This man about 6'4", 6'5".
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about nothing like that. But at that moment, bro, I got so much faith in God, bro, that like I don't even feel nothing. Like that man was outside his body. Like, boy, wait for this. Wait for this, boy, wait, mess you up. Bro, I'm walking to this man. I'm walking straight up. Like this man, rah. It's a grown man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not on none of that. I'm like, man, I handled it, bro, in such a way where the kids are like, bro, everybody's like, bro, I got so much respect for you after that. like the way I handled it was like, what you on, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like you tripping, and he over there like this, like pick somebody like this, and like you know, and it's like what I'm trying to teach these kids though, bro, is like I said, I'm trying to be an example for them. I could have easily walked up to Buddy and stole off on him. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to do that. I'm walking up to the guy, like I wanted to take off him first. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, this ain't that though. So
This
like,
time, bro.
you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I'm
you can't do that.
like, bro, this ain't that, bro. These kids right here, I gotta be an example. What would I look like? You know what I mean? Doing this in front of these kids, bro. But I just wanted to say that, bro, because we was talking about characteristics. Like that's why I'm saying that now as a coach, that's kind of where my mind is now. Like just showing to being a good
Yeah,
example. As far as a
yeah.
player, bro, like you know, I just want to be the best I could be. Move, boy.
And one of them kids, what I'll say is you set an example that day, and one of them kids going forever. They going somebody that's seen that. It don't even got to be on your team.
Yeah,
Somebody that's seen that is going to forever remember that, and that
yeah.
moment might change their life and save them from something that they might get into just because they saw you do that.
Boy, you
Somebody
right.
is going to ponder on that for a long time, bro. I'm the type of kid that would have seen something like that and thought about it for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. You feel me? Just my whole life and just sat
Yeah,
on that. And that would have been an example for me not to get out my body in situations like that.
yeah,
So, man, an example is the greatest thing that can help somebody become something else or change. Not telling them an example because you become who you hang around. So if you hang around 5 examples of greatness, you're going to become that. So
facts.
by saying you're going to become that, that means that the example has the whole weight. So you just got to know that the example is the greatest thing. And that's one more thing that I realized too with this journey of football and being hurt. As I tried to, with my younger brothers, I tried to force things on them. And then as I got older, I started to realize like, I just got to do everything and be humble with it. And they're going to see the results that I'm getting. And they're going to want the same results that I'm
Yeah,
getting. So they're going to start paying attention to the foundation that I set. So like my youngest brother just graduated from high school and it was things that I was telling him to do. He's still young. I was 18, 17 before. So everything that I was telling him, he wasn't doing it right away, but I would tell him and then before I left the crib, I would tell him and then I would leave it alone. And then as I go on in life and get to where I'm going to get, because I got a vision, I know I'm going to get there. You know, I don't know everything that's going to happen, but I know I'm going to get there. Like, you feel me? I feel it. It's a feeling inside. When I get there and he needs an example and he sees where I'm at, and if it's somewhere he would like to be, he's going to look back to the foundation that I set. And he's going to start doing the things back before I ever got to where I wanted to be. He's going to look back to the foundation of what I was doing that helped me get there. And then he's going to start doing some of the things that he saw me do when I was building. So it's all in the building stages, bro. That's what it's the most important to be an example because someone has to know the foundation of how you get it. They know
yeah,
the foundation, then they're able to build up and do great in their own way. But you gotta be a great example in the foundation of building to what you want to be because people, it's always somebody looking. That's why you think every time it's a crime that going in the world, they always figure out. God not gonna allow some shit to happen and nobody don't figure out.
yeah,
Somebody's always watching. It's always somebody that caught it. It's always a camera that caught. You can't. It's nothing unseen. So you feel me? Somebody is always watching
yeah.
because we all need examples. We looked at somebody to get here. We still looking at people right now
Oh
to
yeah,
get to where we want to get.
yeah,
So it's natural to always look at something and try to copy it. But you want to copy greatness to a certain extent. So you gotta it's an example, man. Plant the seed, tell them a little bit of that, and then go do it, and then allow them to see the foundation and what it's doing for your mind. And shit, most times, bro, if they see you putting in work and they know you going through a lot and you humble and you not hella chaotic and you peaceful, that shit gonna have somebody thinking like, damn, what is he? Because with anxiety and depression, all that shit going on in the world right now, bro, people are really trying to figure out how to find peace with themselves. So when they see somebody that's going through a lot, but they putting in a lot of work and they look like they're at peace and they got a good aura, then the cats gonna ponder on that, bro, and really try to figure out what's going, like how. And even you'll have cats talk shit about you, bro. You'll have cats talk down on you, bro, in a form of them actually looking up to you, but they don't know how to express it because we wasn't taught that. We was just taught how to talk shit. So you'll have cats talking shit about you that really look up to you, but you got to be wise enough to recognize that so you don't get mad at that shit, bro. I used to get mad at that shit. Then I realized, like, hold on, these cats low-key look up to me. They just don't know how to express it because they'll ask questions down the line that confirm they're really sick and how I'm doing what I'm doing. So let me just be patient. Let me not take this shit serious, man, because I can't take it personal. One of the 4 agreements, don't take nothing personal. And I'm still working on that today, bro. Don't take this shit personal, bro. If somebody get to yelling and snapping at you with something that they dealing with inside or something that they going through that's having them react in that way, it's not necessarily you. So we can't take shit personal, bro. We got to set an example. We can't get mad at the world, bro. Just set an example. Set an example. Be good. Don't do nothing your granny wouldn't be proud of, bro. If you feel like your granny wouldn't be proud of that shit, you feel me? God, number one, but if your elders wouldn't be proud of it, don't be doing it. Don't even do it behind closed doors.
And it's important to know that everybody got their own story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to ask yourself, what is my story? Feel me? Who am I? And what is my story? You the author, you the creator. You know what I'm saying? You are the universe. You are the universe creating itself, expressing itself. The universe is expressing itself through you.
Yeah.
You expressing your story through how you live. You know what I'm saying? Based off the stuff that you went through, how you live today is an expression of all that. You know what I'm saying? Just to go back to what y'all boys were saying, when I saw you, Katie, I saw a quiet greatness. And what I say by that is when you opened your mouth to speak, when you walk, with the way you talk, the way you carried yourself, I saw your greatness just from looking at you, just from hearing you. You know what I'm saying? But kings attract kings.
Right.
What I saw in you, I saw in myself. You did what I'm saying? And when I seen that, that's what made me want to gravitate toward. Every time I see you on the field, we got to go against each other. You feel me? We got to, because we're going to sharpen each other up.
Right.
Get what I'm saying? Iron sharpens iron, and that's what it's all about. Understanding that I know I'm a king, and the only way I'm going to be greater is I operate and I live with other kings. You feel me? And I communicate with other kings, and I allow us talking and communicating and connecting to make me better. You feel me? But I got to hold myself to the highest standard at the end of the day. You feel me? I can look at another person's life, but I'm me in my own way. You feel me? And the standards I got may not be the standards somebody else got. But I know that I'm in competition with myself, and my goal is to give the world me. You feel me? The best me that I could give. You feel me? But yeah, though, brother, man, I appreciate you for jumping on this call, dog. You know what I'm saying? Every time you jump on, it's major. You feel me? And this is only preparation for what's to come for real.
Right.
You heard?
Yeah.
Really, though. This
Heavy
really
one.
just, yeah, this is preparation. But, we're going to keep it going and keep on stepping until we get to that destination. You know what I'm saying? But until then, man, just fall in love with the journey. The last message I got for you all, those who's listening, those who gonna be watching this on our pages, man, put God first, man. You know what I'm saying? Above anything and everything else, above all your problems, above the pain that you're going through, above you may not have money for shoes, clothes, gas, rent. Man, put God first, man. Many times people be feeling like God is punishing you, but God is really preparing you. You know what I'm saying? But he just might prepare you in a different way than he prepares somebody else. But just know that what God got for you is for you, and you won't get it a second late or a second sooner. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen, but you just got to have patience, have peace in your patience, and just trust that God is positioning you.
Absolutely.
You got anything you want to say before we jump off?
Last thing I'm gonna say before we jump off is this is something that I posted on my page the other night, but if you want to fly, you have to be willing to give up everything that's weighing you down. So everything that you know that's weighing you down, and we all know what's weighing us down, what we're doing in our lives that ain't really, rising us above, give it up. You gotta be willing to sacrifice everything that's weighing you down to get to that next level. Give it up, bro. It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth your higher self. Your lower self desire is not worth your higher self. Just give it up. And be journey boys and journey girls. Trust the journey. It's a long time. Be patient. it's gonna take time, but just wake up and go to work every day, and um, after pain comes ease. So you'll get ease from the pain of working hard every day.
Facts right there, man. I appreciate you, brother, man. I
I
appreciate y'all for jumping on this live.
appreciate you too.
We'll be back on next time, man. Y'all just tap in. Major love
Absolutely.
to
All
you.
right. Peace and blessings.